TikTok Live over the last couple of years has gone from everybody watching NPCs to people not even wanting to watch TikTok Live at all. But how did we get to the point where people are so scared of going on TikTok Live that they're reporting most of the lives they even see? And for us to even figure that out, we first have to investigate the TikTok Live incident. Our first video starts with 3 girls laying in a bed and randomly getting up to dance every time somebody gives. But what makes this live so oddly disturbing is that these girls are sometimes here for hours or even days on end, with one girl looking like she's absolutely sick of it. And this made a good amount of people think that these girls were kidnapped or held against their will to do something they really don't want to do. And honestly, I do think this is a possibility, but I also do think it's kind of a reach. And that's exactly why we're investigating. So I decided to go to the best place to figure out a possible answer: the comments. With the first guy who actually made a pretty good point saying, if I kidnap 3 women, I wouldn't be putting them on TikTok Live and possibly giving out information about their location. And somebody responding saying, brother, deadass live 24/7, which he responded, I mean, if you kidnap 3 people, would you really profit from TikTok Live, or would you just ask for some ransom? And honestly, I thought that was a really good point. Like, how the fuck would that conversation even go? Yeah, you guys are gonna dance for me on TikTok Live as long as I want, and you better get a galaxy. Like, what do you gain from that? And this brought me back to the comment section where this guy made a pretty good point. Who said they wanted money? What if they were doing this for something else? What if the girls were doing this on their own will for a passive income? What if the guy making them do it was just kinky and weird and he just liked to watch? Questions. I'm curious. But this made me even more curious. How much does TikTok even pay? Because the bills can't possibly be this high where people are putting sometimes even children against their will just to make money off of TikTok gifts. So how do these gifts work? There's these things called TikTok coins, which allows people to purchase gifts like roses, galaxies to give to creators during lives. One TikTok coin is about 1 cent to 18 cents, so there isn't much on this list you can buy with that, but it's wild because TikTok takes a commission of 50 to 70%. So what money are we even making? Even if you get $100 in gifts, you're only making about $30 to $50, which is insane. But I'm still curious, what are they gaining from this? Why are they going far as to put what looks like an AI child crying with a fake goal to get him to go to sleep like he's forced against his will just to make money? I do hope this is a fake scenario just to get people to give gifts, because the intention behind it is really disturbing and weird. And it seems like there were multiple videos of people crying or AI videos of them crying every time somebody donates, and I just don't see why the fuck are we doing this? Another thing I seen while scrolling were people doing fake factory streams with people who look really young, but there were a lot of people in the comments knocking down this assumption, as they believed that they were using a filter to make their face look really smooth and makeup so they can look younger, which is why the guy behind her has his head down since he looks damn near 30. I don't know, that kind of did make sense to me because they're probably just using children faces and children filters just so they can make more money. There were people saying they were doing it for other reasons, but honestly, I don't know, that one kind of make the most sense. I would love to hear what you guys think about it down in the comment section. And also, if you had any weird interactions like this or weird shit you just seen on TikTok Live, please write it down in the comments. If you do want to see any other videos be done like this, please click over here. I love you guys so much, and thank you for tuning in. Peace.